morning, guys. As you can see, I'm at Rugged Teardrop's headquarters here in Las Vegas. Actually, this is Henderson. Say hi to the world. You guys remember this guy, Milan,
yeah,
right?
Milan from Rugged Teardrops.
So I'm actually at his house, which is his business as well, and we are going to show you guys how to rent one of these. So what happens is you'll come to their property. They've got the trailers out front. You can't miss them. And I'm taking their smaller version. And this is everything that comes with it, right? This is the basic package, right?
Yes. So we have this table that holds the stove. So that's for kitchen. We supply the propane tank as well. So this is a 2-stove burner. Then we have 2 folding chairs. This table, that's aluminum folding table, and then is the water canister that goes with it as a basic setup.
So for the guys that may not have seen our Overland Expo video, a quick overview. It's a teardrop trailer with it was a queen size bed, right?
It's a queen size bed. That's right. Sections that you can fold it into like a chair.
Oh, okay. So you can fold it up, and you can also use this as cargo too, right? If you want to carry some gear in here.
Into like all the way to the wall and put some stuff in there. Yes.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out. We're going to go up to the mountains. I'm going to show you what it's like to camp in this thing. We're going to hook this baby up, and Milan's going to show me how to do it properly.
Okay, very good.
Let's do this.
Lower it down like any other trailer.
Yeah, pretty simple stuff, right? So once you get it on the ball, you drop it down, then you lock it.
Yeah.
And then obviously you lift your leg up.
Then you gotta take this one out.
And then obviously these are the stabilizer jacks when you're sleeping.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to tell you. Once you unhook, once you're on location, you put those on the back, one on each side. So just go here and
so it's nice and stable when you're at the campsite.
Then just lower it down.
So if you don't have a hitch, a ball, they also, you guys can supply that as well, which is nice. Yeah. Which is exactly what happened with me, because I forgot mine.
Yeah.
The safety chain, so in case the trailer, worst case scenario, this pops off, you have the safety chains. Then I have the 4-pin connector.
Just hook it up like this.
Pretty basic connections. They also have a 7-pin connector on the other trailer, so you'll have to know exactly which trailer you're going to rent.
It's on our website. Each trailer has some kind of description there on the website that describes what kind of connector is required for each trailer.
And I notice if you go to a RV store or U-Haul, they sell adapters too.
Yes, we have the adapter. If you have a round one and want to rent this one, we have the adapter.
So you got it all covered. Awesome.
So I'm just gonna lock it here.
Okay. So for safety, everything gotta be locked up.
The double lock. The hitch is locked here, and this is locked. So that's when
nobody can take it away.
Yeah, that's when you are stationary and you want to drive around for some other hike or whatnot. So the trailer is there. That piece will come with it.
Oh, the wheel chocks.
The chocks. Yeah.
All right, guys. So it's all hooked up. We are out of here. See ya in 2 days.
Yeah, see ya, enjoy.
It's 114 degrees here in Las Vegas, down in the valley, but we're gonna head up to the mountains where it's 75, 80 degrees, probably 60 degrees at night. And enjoy the weekend up in the cool mountains. So the boys are super excited. We got it all packed up. We used the trailer as a cargo trailer to put all our gear in it, and we'll unpack it when we get up there. But here we go. Let's go have some fun. All right, so this is all a learning process for me since I've never camped up here before. We just found out that there's no walk-in campgrounds open because they're totally booked for the next 6 months. So the entire summer and fall season, they're booked up online. That kind of sucks. So now we have to go to dispersed camping, which is basically boondocking with no power, no water, no toilets, just a camp spot out in the woods. But we have some spots down the road. We can go find some of these spots. So we got to go look for them. This will be fun. All right, so we're going off the road onto some little trails to try to find us a camp spot. We found this little trail right here. As you can see, there's branches that come up over the top. Trees are fairly close to each other. You would not be able to fit a normal RV through here. Teardrop trailer fit no problem. Didn't hit the roof and didn't hit the sides. And we're gonna set up camp right here. And we got tons of trees the kids can play in. We're gonna set up obstacle courses with the ropes. This is gonna be fun. Are you guys excited to go camping?
Yeah.
All right, so as you can see here, I set up a bunch of ropes inside the trees and made a spider web obstacle. This is a tradition that we used to do when I was a kid, and now I'm teaching it to my sons. Yeah, this is so much better than playing a video game. This is nature's video game right here. All right, so this is Logan trying out his skills with the wrist rocket at the base camp here at Mount Charleston. Oh, you got it! You're a good shot, man. Mac and cheese out of the bowl. So here is the hiker trailer from ruggedteardrops.com in the wild, actually being used. And I have to admit, this thing is awesome because you just roll into camp and you're ready to sleep. If you want to go ahead and take a quick nap, your bed's already made. Just jump in there and go to sleep. It's not really a teardrop shape for the most part. I mean, that's just a name that they give them. It really is just an off-road cargo trailer that you can sleep in. But these things are really cool, man. I like this because it's very basic. I mean, this is probably the most basic trailer you could possibly get. There's no frills whatsoever. By frills, I mean there's no built-in stove, there's no built-in freezer, there's no sink, there's no power, there's no batteries in here. I have my own power bank plugged into a receptacle that goes to a power strip inside. That power strip, you just plug whatever you want into the power strip. But I got this power bank at Walmart in the automotive section. This is made by Schumacher, if you're wondering. But it's actually made to be a jump starter. It's got the jumper cables in the back. But you can also plug your USB ports in here. You got a cigarette lighter, 12 volt, and then you got the 110 for household stuff. So it has screens so you can open the windows and still let air through and cool down the camper. It also has a vent on the top to let air flow through, again, to cool down the camper. But this model is so basic, it just has a door. It doesn't have a screen here, which would be nice. This one actually has this really strong magnet. I think that's a rare earth magnet. It's crazy strong. So it keeps the door nice and secured when you're at the campsite. But then you really got to tug on it to get it to close like that. It also has a deadbolt on here, so if you want to leave this thing completely buttoned up and locked up and you want to go hiking or something, or drive to the bathrooms or something, you can lock this whole thing up with deadbolts. In the front, it's got diamond plate, which is nice for when the rocks get kicked up off-road. It's got diamond plate on the side too, which is actually kind of nice. These little rocks down here do get kicked up if you're going down the road at 10-15 miles an hour. I recommend going really slow with these things. This one doesn't have the off-road fenders, the ones that are flat top. It just has your standard road fenders with road tires, no knobbies, nothing like that. Just basic for getting down the road. But you can still go on trails with this. It's just not really hardcore. They do make a more hardcore one, off-road one, but that's going to be a little bit more money. Again, this is the most bare bones model. It does have markers. It has brake lights and turn signals as well. It's got a basic storage box to store the jacks. You got 3 jacks, 2 jacks in the back, and then 1 jack in the front, the tongue jack. And they're all manual, and they all fit inside here. Lock it up. You got a tongue rack, I guess you call this. You could probably put some small bicycles here or whatever, another ice chest, whatever you want. Spare tire, which is nice. I got it locked up right here with the hitch secure lock thing, so no one can steal it when I'm off gallivanting. And then over here it's got a roof rack, so you can put your canoe, bicycle racks, whatever you want up here, they can bolt onto these. It'll take. You can even put a rooftop tent if you wanted to. And then in the back, there's no galley. It's just storage. Real simple. Then you got a hitch right there, 2-inch receiver, and that's not for towing. That's just you can put a bike rack and carry your bikes back here. There's a better look at the tail lights. All right, so here's a little tip that we do. I got a camouflage tarp and put it down in front of the door that we go in and out of, because we always get dirty. You know, my kids like to wear slippers, especially when it's hot, so their feet get dirty. So we'll wash our feet with a rag there, and I got a bucket of water, and or just having our shoes here, and it just helps keep everything clean. And then when you go inside the trailer, you always have a nice clean trailer. And by the way, here's a look at the inside of our trailer. It's a queen size bed in there, so we can all fit nice and comfortably. You got cubbies up here in the top, you got lights, you got these little hangers, you got little pockets for your phone and keys and stuff. You got these windows that slide open with screens. This comes in handy when the sun is beating down on your window, which is nice. Or if you just want it to be blacked out and you don't want to wake up early in the morning with the sun. Got cubby holes in the back. Then you have these doors here that you can access the storage compartment. So if you have a coffee maker in there on timer for getting your coffee in the morning, you got the fan going. And the nice thing about camping with teardrop trailers though is that you can get into the campsite, unhook your vehicle, put the jacks down, and go right to bed if you want to just take a nap. I mean, take your gear out, obviously, if you're using it as cargo. Take your gear out real quick, just put it on the side and go in there and just take a nap if you're tired. You don't have to sit there and mess around with a tent and the pegs and the poles, and it's such a pain in the ass putting tents together. And then on top of that, you're on the ground, and there's ants and there's bugs and centipedes and spiders and all this crap. You don't have to deal with that. You're up off the ground, you're comfy. And then if the wind starts blowing, you're protected inside, or if it starts raining or snowing, you're good to go, snug as a bug in a rug inside these things. That's the beauty of these teardrop trailers. I know some guys are like, oh, you know, that's crap, you know. Back in my day, we used to just hike 20 miles in with a tent on our back and sleep on the ground. Yeah, that's cool, and it's great when you're 19, but I'm in my 40s, man, and this is definitely the way to go. And then another thing too, you can disconnect your vehicle. It's like if you had a rooftop tent on that vehicle, you're set. You get to camp, you put the rooftop tent up, that's it. You're done for the day. You're at where you're going to be at. Where this, you can set up a base camp, set everything up. We even put our little spider web of rope obstacles over here for the kids to play on. This whole thing is all set up, and if we need to hop into the vehicle and go to the trailhead and go for a hike for the day, we can do that. Or go to the bathrooms or refill the water jugs, things like that. We can do that with this setup because everything is disconnected from the vehicle. On the flip side though, the downside is navigating through trails like this. As you can see, look how tight these trails are. You gotta be aware that there's a trailer behind you, and if you had a bigger trailer than this is gonna have a hard time squeezing through these trees, as you could see here. Like how narrow some of these trails are. So that's another benefit of going with a teardrop trailer, because they're so small and compact. You can fit through these tight trails where bigger trailers just can't go. We saw a big trailer up the road, and you know, he could just go to the very first one. That's as far as he could go, because he did not want to come inside here. He could probably fit on the trail, the road, but the branches overhang over the road, and he would have just scratched and, you know, banged up his trailer. Whereas this thing is actually smaller than the footprint of my SUV, so pretty cool. So here is the camp kitchen that comes with it. If you rent one of these, comes in really handy. There's our propane stove. Put all your food, utensils, condiments, everything is all right there. Here's our cooler. Pretty big cooler. Got the Igloo ice cube. We got 2 jugs of water. This is my own personal jug of water that we haven't even touched yet. And then here's the table. So this table actually comes with the trailer as well when you rent it. It's just a fold up lightweight aluminum table, so you can sit 4 people around it and have dinner or breakfast or whatever. So it comes with this 5-gallon jug of water, which is nice because we live in the southwest area of the United States. Very arid, very dry, basically desert environment. I like to have extra water. It's always good to have more water than not enough. All right, guys, so there you have it. That's just a quick sneak peek of my camping adventure, testing out the hiker trailer that was on loan to me by the guys at ruggedteardrops.com. If you're going to be in Las Vegas, or if you live in Las Vegas and you want to go teardrop camping for less than $100 a day, definitely check these guys out. ruggedteardrops.com. They're awesome. They're a very small family-owned business. They have a couple trailers that they rent out, but they plan on growing and getting more trailers. And if more people start renting, they're going to buy more and more trailers. And yeah, that's my camping video. If you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Support my channel. I really appreciate it. And leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think about these teardrop campers? All right, guys, take care.